true West Texas rub, Judge's Choice pork and chicken. I know that's beef, but I'm going to use the pork and chicken rub on it, and we're going to see how it comes out. I've got some wood outside that I'm going to use, probably a little bit of hickory, some oak, and we will smoke that, and so we'll kind of take it from there. But this is going to be the preparation of the Boar's Head beef bologna smoked in the char griller Smokin' Pro offset. Right, now we're going to get this out of the packaging and get this red rind off. And this is cool with this one because it's a little simpler to get off. Just peel everything off here. And this is what you end up with, is this really nice thick bologna. Got spices and everything in there, so we're gonna get that going here in just a second.
And yet another appearance by the legendary chef's knife. This thing's still going strong. I use it every time I cook, so great price, great knife. And this is me just deciding what exactly I'm going to do with this, because at this point I don't know exactly where I need to go with it. I had already gone outside to do a little bit of cleanup on the smoker, got my arm blacked up a little bit, and so here I am just doing some slanted cuts into the meat, just so we have some sort of pattern and a little bit more surface area to get some of those seasonings into. Now, Boar's Head is more of a fancy bologna. It's not like the Bar S or Oscar Mayer or something like that. This Boar's Head is what we like to call in Texas highfalutin bologna. So it's good stuff, mostly for, I guess, fancier tastes. I don't know, but bologna never was much of a fancy thing for us growing up. I mean, that was something that it was a quick go-to. So one of the things that I remember as a kid is getting bologna cooked up in a skillet and getting those edges all nice and crispy. Of course, that bologna would pop up right in the middle because you have a thin slice, you get kind of a bubble in the middle, and then what you do is you just go out there and cut the edges so that it would stay down, so the whole thing got nice and crispy. So I'm doing this as best as I can, the cross hatch pattern, and it's not perfect. It wasn't measured out or anything like that. So as we continue to go around the whole bologna chub, you just go ahead and keep cutting in there and keep cutting and keep cutting. Little by little, getting this thing exactly where I need it to be. So there we are. And we're going the other way with it. Probably got like about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch through most of it. I don't know if I'd use this pattern again, simply because some of those pieces on the edges after it's all cooked were kind of falling off a little bit. So take a look there. This for me was the first one I'd ever done, so tried some things. We'll probably do it again, but try a little bit different, some different techniques. One of the things that I was thinking about doing that I thought was cool was to just use like a very small melon baller and pop out some pieces of the meat. Of course, all that you can still eat, but some little round balls. See if you can get that out of there and create a pattern on there where you're getting under that outer skin and getting into the bologna where you've got some more seasonings in there. a little bit deeper. So may try that next time just to see what the aesthetic looks like and kind of go on from there. Close-up shot of the bologna. You can see where all those lines were cut, and magically that spoon appeared. We're going to put a little bit of some Duke's mayonnaise all over this. So Duke's has been good to us. We like Duke's, and so rub that all in, all over, just to catch as much of that rub as possible. And may try mustard next time just to see if there's any difference in the adherence of that rub to the bologna. See what we can do there. Of course, you guys know that all of my cooks are pretty much experiments just to see what's going to happen. Try to figure out, how's this going to react? How's that going to react? And I watch cooks online by lots of different people, and they have certain results, but you know, I can't duplicate exactly what other people are doing. Some people are using a different smoker than I am. The temperature, the way that it's going, the flow of the machine, however that's going. Some people are using a pellet smoker. Some people are using an UDS, ugly drum smoker, something like that. And so the concepts and the temps, if you can get them all the same, then yeah, they're pretty good. But how the air flows and other stuff like that is a little bit different on your different smokers. I use a small offset because that's what I have, and hopefully in the near future I'm going to get my hands on some other types of smokers. I've got a big smoker that's an offset that I can probably fit. I think the last time I cooked some briskets in there, I cooked 8 in the vertical side, and quite a few. They were really put in there very tight, and one of the briskets, all 7 of the briskets got really cooked well, but then one of the briskets was still not cooked all the way, and I think it was because of improper airflow due to them being so close to each other. So we're getting this thing sprinkled down, and like I said, results can and do vary from smoker to smoker. And what I'm doing here is just getting this thing as good as I can, and getting that beautiful West Texas rub all over this. This is the pork and chicken rub. I do have some brisket and beef now in house, and I may try that one the next time since this was an all beef bologna. But we'll kind of go from there and see how it is, and may even try a different brand of bologna just for the sake of seeing how the rub works with different types of flavors and different brands. But got a pretty good little bit of rub on there, and still trying to get every little piece done. All right, so we've got our smoker ready. Got my temp probe in there, and I put the flat end towards the firebox, and after a little while it starts to open up. You've got all that rub there. So here we go, my friend. Fireball barbecue with the Blue Smoke Blair's barbecue sauce and glaze. And this stuff is great. You can check Fireball out online, Fireball Barbecue Company. Got some great sauces there, and it's a small business. And in this day and age, it's great to support small business wherever you are. I do order stuff online from some of my friends, and do buy quite a bit here local, but also I do support people that follow me on Instagram and YouTube, and sometimes they've got products that they have for sale, so I'll buy a little bit of that and kind of try to feature it on some of my channels and in my videos. So love that. And as you can see, this thing is going along well. So that bologna doesn't have to cook for too long. It's already been cooked for a very long time, and we're just getting all of that sauce in all those crevices and just being sure that, you know, it's going to get coverage on everything. Now the next day after I did this, I had a sandwich, and I actually did heat it up in the skillet just to get all those crispy edges on it. But love that, because you still got the flavor of the sauce. And see, there's another reason why I may not do that crosshatch pattern the way I did it this last time, simply because that bologna is about to fall apart. And so we've got some more. Some of that rub did fall off on the bottom side that was catching the most heat as it comes up. I don't know, it just came off, but got a pretty good little bologna here. Got it all sauced up, ready to go. So we're gonna see how all that comes out. And another thing I'll probably try next time is maybe to let it set for a bit longer. Looks pretty on the board. Got some dark spots there, and I'm liking that. And so we're just gonna slice it up a little bit and see how it goes. Now, this thing was pretty thick, and trying to slice through, and here we go, we're getting in there, and you're seeing that pattern, and you see the imperfections that you have, and then you see that little sauce just oozing out of all those little crevices as I slice it up. So really great stuff, and we like this bologna. And like I said, I'm probably going to try some other stuff later on, and we'll kind of go from there. So the West Texas Rub Judge's Choice Pork and Chicken, Blue Smoke Blair's barbecue sauce and glaze from Fireball Barbecue Co. So try that out. Let me know what you think about this. We'll do it again. And there's that sandwich I was talking about with some cheese. Got some mayo on that sandwich with a few crinkle cut potato chips. And would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit the notifications button so you don't miss anything, and like this video, comment on this video. Thank you so much.